It was really sweet to hear Kari tell us more of those fun things about you growing up. I remember the first time I saw your picture that your dad carries in his wallet. I don't know if you still have it in there. But the playfulness and the joyfulness that your mom described just beamed out of that picture. And you're irresistible. I fell in love with you. And all the things that I'm sure a lot of people already know, and I'm so glad you brought it up. You're incredibly competent, you're incredibly capable, you're going to have a wonderful life, and you guys are going to have a lot of fun because you're both that way, and I think you're a great complement to each other. I just get to... I think of all the times we drove back and forth to school and listening to your day, what happened, and you don't know this, Shanessa, but teenagers talk a lot. And I just keep nodding my head. But I always thought it was so cute because it was so pure. You didn't have pretense in what you were saying, and you weren't explaining things that maybe a lot of other teenagers would talk about. The kinds of things like snooty back and forth between girlfriends things, or silly little giddy kinds of things that lots of little teenage girls talk about. She never talked about that. She'd always talk about the things she saw in her day that had meaning for her, and the things she learned or experienced from the people who were around her. And I've always felt that was really profound. I have to say, the only time I did the is when you talk about video games. I can't think of anything more boring than listening to somebody talk ad nauseum about the video game in detail. Okay, you lost me about 20 minutes ago, but okay, sure. Oh, no wonder why I don't play those things. So, all I can say is I just feel really fortunate to be able to have been a part of your life. And I can't say something about you without saying something about your sister Krista, because I had a dream a long time ago too, Kari, long before I knew Ron, before I had my son Jack. And in that dream, there was a little boy and two older girls. Didn't ever make any sense to me. And my feeling, my belief is that those two older girls are those two girls. And I have to tell you, I really appreciate you sharing them with me. And all things aside, it's been a great culmination. I guess what's come out of it has been just amazing. I love you both. And sure, I love your older sisters too, but they're grown up and married. They don't live at my house. And I just wanted to say thank you. She's amazing. There's nothing else to say. You know what to do from here. And if you don't know, come and ask me. I'll be glad to tell you.